Welcome to the San Diego Unified's 2022 Critical Concepts and Proficiency Skills info video. This video will orient you to the World Languages San Diego Unified Critical Concepts and Proficiency Skills for grades 6 through 12. San Diego Unified adopted critical concepts for English language arts, math, and science in 2017. In 2020, those three content areas revised the critical concepts, and all other content areas created new critical concepts and proficiency skills. Critical concepts are grouped, prioritized standards for a specific content area and course level. All San Diego Unified critical concepts are developed from the adopted California standards for each content area. Each critical concept has a proficiency scale which demonstrates students' learning progression. Proficiency scales are tools used to show what progress looks like as students move towards the critical concept's learning targets. The California World Languages Standards were adopted in 2019, and the California World Languages Framework was adopted in 2020. In 2017, San Diego Unified School District partnered with Marzano's research to learn how standards can be bundled together to create critical concepts for English language arts, math, and science. Educators from across the district came together at that time to customize the critical concepts for San Diego Unified. They also created year-long maps, units, and lessons around these critical concepts. The same work for world languages started in 2021. In 2021-2022, the critical concepts were revised along with their accompanying proficiency skills. During the same school year, a group of teachers, World Languages Fellows, worked with central office staff to revise critical concepts and proficiency skills, which included renaming and rewording the original 2020 World Languages San Diego Unified Critical Concepts and Proficiency Skills. The Fellows team and central office staff increased the number of critical concepts from 9 to 10 in grades 6 through 12. This revision included input from World Languages teachers throughout the district who participated in think tanks, answered surveys, and participated on the World Languages Fellows team. Let's take a look at how to read a proficiency skill. At the top, you will see the title and World Languages course level of the critical concept, as well as which California World Language standards are addressed in this critical concept. In this example, you see that this is the critical concept for the interpretive communication first year of World Languages. The colored section of the skills are the World Languages course level targets. These targets explain what students should be able to do by the end of the year in this World Languages course level. If students meet these targets on an assessment, they will receive a score of 3. A score of 4 shows that the student's performance for this critical concept is beyond the World Languages course level targets. There are many different ways students can demonstrate this. The large area in the bottom half of the proficiency scale shows a selection of the supporting skills and knowledge that students may need in order to meet the World Languages course level learning targets. Students will score in this area as they are progressing in their learning. Level 1 indicates that there is insufficient evidence to determine a proficiency level. It would make sense for students to receive scores toward the bottom of the scale at the beginning of the year and move up as they have more practice and receive more feedback on their progress with this critical concept. This slide lists the 10 critical concepts in connection with the California World Languages Standards, as noted in the California World Languages Standards document. It is useful to distinguish the Organization of California's standards from the national standards developed by the American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Languages, ACFL for short. In 1996, the national standards introduced 5 C's: communication, cultures, connections, comparisons, and communities, and a variety of related concepts for ease of understanding and use in planning and in instruction. 2 decades later, the California Standards document focuses on the same content but distributes it among 3 C's: communication, cultures, and connections, to emphasize the relationships between the components of the communication standards. Both sets of standards, ACFL in its wealth of curricular elements, and California in this description, emphasize that, however divided, the standards merge seamlessly within each of the stages of proficiency. From the 13 California World Languages Standards, the San Diego Unified School District Fellows team adopted 10 critical concepts. The California World Languages Communication Standards number 5 and number 6 were combined to create one critical concept about language structures. The California World Languages Cultures Standards number 1 and number 2 were combined into one critical concept, and the California World Languages Cultures Standards number 3 and number 4 were also combined into one critical concept. In a world languages class, it would be common to be working on more than one critical concept at a time. For example, students could interpret the information provided on an infographic presenting data about target language people and their weekend activities, make linguistic and cultural comparisons, and connect their mathematical knowledge to how numbers and percentages are used in the target language. Please visit the Standards-Based Learning Family Engagement site for more information. You can use your camera to take a picture of the QR code and then click on the link to go to the correct site. Or you can type the address listed below the link: sites.google.com/sandy.net/SBL. Thank you.